I just automated a hotel using AI in 3 steps, and today I want to show you exactly how you can do the same for your hotel. First, we replaced the receptionist using an AI voice agent, which can answer phone calls 24/7 and actually make reservations for you. Second, we made an AI staff training system to help onboard new staff. And third, we made an AI concierge, so a virtual assistant which can help guests 24/7. In this video, I'm going to show you a live demo of each one, and I'll also break down how it works and provide all the resources you need to build this in more detail. If you're new to the channel, then welcome. My name's Liam. I help businesses all over the world to save tens and tens of thousands a year using AI. So if you want to do the same for your business, you can just use the first link down below to book a free AI consultation call. I am limiting the spots to only 3 people per video, so I hope to see you in there, and now let's dive into the first step. The first thing we did is use an AI voice agent to automate your reception. Just to be clear, we're not replacing anyone here, we're just making sure that your receptionist doesn't need to answer these repetitive phone calls. Let me show you a live demo from a previous video.
Hi Liam, thanks for calling the Grand Hotel Geneva. I'm Kate. What can I do for you
Hey
today?
Kate, I'd like to stay for 4 nights with 3 people starting tomorrow. Would that be possible?
Okay, perfect, Liam. Let me check one second. Okay, sorry, but unfortunately that's not available, but I can offer you one day later. Would that work for you as well?
1 day later. Yeah, that's fine as well. What would the price be for that?
For your stay, the total price will be $582.
Okay, yeah, sure, that works. Let's go ahead and book that. Do you need my email and details again, or do you still have them from last time?
Yeah, let me quickly check our system for your information. Okay, perfect. I found your information and confirmed the booking for 3 people from June 21st to June 25th. I've sent a confirmation email to advantsolutions@gmail.com. You can check in after 3 p.m.
Okay, great.
Is
Well,
there
thank you so
anything
much. I'll see you then. Bye-bye. Alright, so as you can hear, they sound very realistic and are actually very useful. Let me show you as a high-level overview of how this works, and if you want to learn more details about how this actually works in the back end, you can click this video to watch a full tutorial. So the way this works is that we have the call here, and before it connects to the AI down here, we actually send the customer's phone number into a backend system. So here we can actually check in your PMS if that customer already exists. And just to be really clear here, this part is not AI, right? This part over here is just code. If that customer exists, we can extract things like their name and their email address. So now the AI can know who it's actually talking to and can say something like, hi Liam, welcome back. Now next, this AI has a few different tools, and these tools here are explained in a lot more detail in the video that I just showed, that I just linked. And first of all, the AI could, for example, check availability. Now here, what's good to know is that the AI doesn't have access to your whole system. This is a workflow, right? We have different things that connect to one another, connect into your existing booking software, and this is code, right? It executes the same 100% of the time. So the only thing the AI agent needs to do is ask the caller, what's the room type that you want to stay in, and what are the dates, right? So for example, between the 3rd and the 5th, and then it takes that info and it just sends that into the backend system. It's like a receptionist clicking on the screen. So the AI doesn't actually do the heavy lifting. This workflow does. And once again, this is accurate. And all the AI does is the communication, right? It'll tell the caller, yep, it's available or not available, and so on. Next tool it can choose from is the booking, right? Actually making the reservation. And for this, what's handy is if it already has some info about the guest. So if they already exist in the system, it can just grab their name and their email and use those to then make the booking. So there's no misunderstanding of details here. And the third thing it can do is it can use a document to search through to actually answer the questions. And as you can see here, we are outsourcing a lot away from the AI. All we want the AI to do is the communication. Everything else should be handled by reliable backend systems. So there's no risk of actually having the AI accidentally mess something up in your system. It can't just, take over or break something. The worst thing that can happen is that it, maybe misunderstands the name. But we have prevented this by, there's all sorts of layers you can add here. You can get the AI to send an SMS, right, confirming the details, and then you can actually see what the AI has understood and then, either say yes or no. So there's There's a million different things you can do, and I just want to show you that we outsource as much from the AI away as possible so that it is, in effect, flawless. It's extremely reliable. The second thing we automated is an AI staff training system. Now, what this does is two things. So new staff members can call it throughout the day if they have a question, so the AI will look through your SOPs and give them an answer. The second thing it can do is it will call them at the end of the day to gather details on how they are fitting in, how things are going for them, and send that to the HR department. Let me show you a live demo.
Hey, this is Kate. What question can I help you with?
Okay, so there was this lady who said that she has hair in her bathtub, and she's like really concerned that the whole room isn't clean. What do I do next?
I'm glad you reached out. Here's what you can do in this situation. 1. Apologize sincerely. Begin by apologizing to the guest for the inconvenience and assure them that we take cleanliness very seriously.
Yeah, like I've done all that, but can I offer them like anything in compensation? What does our protocol say?
Based on our guidelines for handling complaints, this falls under level 2 moderate impact. You should apologize to the guest, offer a small gesture of compensation, such as a drink voucher or a discount on their next stay, and then escalate the issue to the duty manager. Make sure to report this within the hour.
Okay, cool. Nice, I can do that. But I did actually have another guest ask if their late checkout was approved for their approved for the booking already.
Could you please provide me with the booking ID for that guest?
Sure, yeah, it's 8251.
Great, please share the book. Thank you for that. Just to confirm, the booking ID is 251, correct?
No, it's 8251.
Thank you for clarifying. Yes, the late checkout has been approved for this booking. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like assistance with.
No, that's good. I'll take care of it from now. Thanks. Bye-bye.
All right, so the way this system works is we have two different systems. And once again, if you want to learn more, just click this video up here to see a full tutorial. First of all, we have the questions, and then we have the end of the day. Now, the questions is fairly straightforward. The call connects to the AI, and then the caller asks a question to the AI. The AI will then have access to a couple different documents. And depending on how large your SOPs are, we can add mini AIs so that one AI is effectively responsible for one document. And all this main AI needs to do now is take that question, and then here, for example, we have one document for food, one for rooms, right? One for pricing. And all this AI needs to decide is this question a food, pricing, or rooms related issue, which it can easily do. Then it sends that question to the according AI, which then, looks through the document and goes, aha, I found what you're looking for. Let me send that back to you. And then the AI can tell the caller the answer to that question. Right, so once again, we're breaking a big task down into a lot of smaller tasks. Next, the end of day call. This is how it works. We have a scheduler that looks at the shifts. So for example, it would look at John's shift. We'll see that, look, today John ends at 5:30. Then we could make it so that basically we subtract 30 minutes of that so that we schedule the AI to actually make a call, right? It can also make calls, which is pretty cool. So now 30 minutes before end, the AI will call John and it will ask him, how are you fitting in? Is there any troubles that you're facing? What's most difficult? And then John will, give it answers to these questions. The AI will collect the answers and then can send them to the HR department. Now, at the end of this, if there's a lot of different staff members, you might have 20 employees, you might have 20,000. It can add up to a lot of info. So we can then have another AI analyze all this data and then give the HR department a summary of, this is the 1, 2, and 3 top things you should improve next month, for example. Now, the third way I've used AI to automate hotels is the concierge. I don't think this one needs any introduction. I'm going to show you a live demo from another previous video. And you can basically scan a QR code and have a 24/7 AI assistant at your fingertips. Take a look. So once your guests have checked into their hotel room, they can use the camera on their phone to scan a QR code. This QR code will then lead them directly to the AI agent and they can talk to it immediately.
Hello, Liam Teachins. My name is William. What do I have the pleasure of helping you with today?
Hi, William. I can't find the key, the remote control in my room.
Hello, Mr. Teachins. In your executive suite, the remote control should be located on the coffee table in the living area. If you still have trouble finding it, please let me know, and I'll be happy to
I
assist
found it.
further.
Wonderful. Could you help me arrange a shuttle service for tonight at 7 p.m.?
Of course, Mr. Teachins. Could you please provide me with the destination for your shuttle service?
I'd like to go to the Great Steaks restaurant in Geneva.
Thank you, Mr. Teachins. To confirm, you would like to arrange a shuttle service for tonight at 7 p.m. to the Great Steaks restaurant in Geneva. Is that correct?
That's right, yep.
Hold on a sec.
Wonderful.
Your shuttle service...
Thank you. Could I
shuttle service to
could
the
I
Great...
book a spa treatment? Do you have maybe something like a Swedish massage?
Certainly, Mr. Teachins. We do offer Swedish massages, which typically last around 60 minutes and are priced at 100 Swiss francs. Could you please let me know your preferred date and time for the treatment?
Would tomorrow at 10 a.m. work?
All right, I'll check for availability now. It appears that the requested time of 10 a.m. is unavailable due to a busy schedule. However, I can offer you the following alternative time slots for the Swedish massage. 1. 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. 2. 11:45 a.m. onwards. Please let me know if any of these times...
Fine, yeah, let's do 11:45 then, if that works.
Perfect. I'm finalizing the reservation now. Your Swedish massage has been successfully booked for tomorrow at 11:45 a.m. If there's anything else you need, Mr. Teachins,
There
please
is
don't
actually.
hesitate to ask.
I'd like some coconut water delivered to my room at 12 o'clock. Today, ideally.
Certainly, Mr. Teachins. I'll arrange for coconut water to be delivered to your room. Executive
Wonderful.
Suite 106 at 12 o'clock today. Let me confirm this for you. This'll just take a sec. Your request for coconut water to be delivered to your room at 12 o'clock today has been successfully arranged. If there's anything else you require, please feel free to let me know.
No, that's good. Thank you. Alright, so the way this one works is very similar to the first one. We have the call, which in this case we will definitely search in your system, right, to find because the guest, if they're calling from within the hotel, they're definitely a guest. And we get the information from your system and send it into the AI. So now the AI will know your, room number, it will know your booking details, and so on. And once again, we are just using, the phone number to search in here, so it can't just search for any customer. You can't just leak guest data. It only searches for the respective guest. And now the AI, you can add as many features as you want. I've never even hit the limit here. So, for example, you could add the spa feature, right? You can shuttle feature. You can add a feature for the AI to, recommend activities. You can even get AI to search on Google for the best activities. What I would recommend here is that you recommend your own activities in a document, because not everything on Google is actually a good recommendation, and that is a place where the AI could recommend something that you wouldn't want to recommend. So I would always advise giving it a fixed set of data. And I think the rest you should be able to understand now, right? It can use the room number and booking to, for example, add a spa treatment to the invoice at the end of the booking. It can arrange shuttle services, room service, big one, room service. Room service is a big one. And here you can just call it and say, I want coconut water. And the AI knows, yep, I'll send it to room number D405. Easy. And it's so cool because once again, the AI doesn't do the heavy lifting. It just passes on the tasks to existing systems, and it just saves a lot of administrative work. And the guest experience with something like this is just through the roof. I mean, I've never had something like this in a hotel, and boy, do I wish I would have had one. All right, so I hope you got some value out of seeing these 3 use cases for AI. If you have any other suggestions, leave them in the comment section and I might make a video about them in the future. And if you run a hotel and are looking to implement AI, you can use the first link down below to book a free AI consultation call. Once again, I only allow 3 people to book because I do take a lot of time to build a free AI business strategy. So I hope to see you in there, and I'll see you in the next video.